Chapter number 3, Fiber to Fabric. Clothes are an important part of our life. Clothes protect us from heat, cold, and dust. We wear different type of cloth according to different seasons, different places, or at different times. Clothes are made up of different material. We get these different material from plant as well as from animal. In this chapter, we will learn about first, history of clothes or how were clothes invented. Second, what are clothes made of? Third, types of fibers, natural and synthetic fibers. Fourth, cloth material or fibers obtained from plants and animals. Introduction. After looking images shown in the figure, can you imagine that the clothes you wear come from these sources? Discover. Cotton is the most commonly used fabric in making our cloth. We get wool from sheep. The journey of clothing has been very interesting. Have you ever wondered what material people used in ancient time for clothes? It appeared that in those times people used the bark and big leaves of trees or animals' skin and furs to cover themselves. After people began to settle in agricultural communities, they learned to weave twigs and grass into mats and baskets. Vines, animal fleece, or hair were twisted together into long strands. These were woven into fabric. The early Indians wore fabric made out of cotton that grew in the region near the river Ganga. Flax is also a plant that gave us natural fiber. In ancient Egypt, cotton as well as flax were cultivated near the river Nile and were used for making fabrics. In those days, stitching was not known. People simply draped the fabric around different parts of their body. Many different ways of draping fabric were used. With the invention of the sewing needle, people started stitching fabric to make cloths. Stitched cloths have gone through many variations since this invention. But is it not amazing that even today sari, dhoti, lungi or turban is used as an unstitched piece of fabric? Why do we need clothes? Clothing serves many purposes. It can serve as protection from the element and can enhance safety during hazardous activities such as hiking and cooking. It protects the wearer from rough surface, rash causing plants, insect bites, splinters, thorns, and prickles by providing a barrier between the skin and the environment. Cloths can insulate against cold or hot conditions, and they can provide a hygienic barrier, keeping infectious and toxic material away from the body. Clothing also provides protection from ultraviolet radiation. The most obvious function of clothing is to improve the comfort of the wearer by protecting the wearer from the element. In hot climate, clothing provides protection from sunburn or wind damage, while in cold climate, its thermal insulation properties are generally more important. There are 5 main reasons why we wear clothing: adornment, added decoration or ornamentation; protection, clothing that provides physical safeguard to the body, preventing harm from climate and environment; identification, establishing who someone is or what they do; modesty, covering the body according to the code of decency established by society; status, one's position or rank in comparison to others. Where do clothes come from? Hey, look around yourself in your room. Do you see your cloth? Table cover, curtain, school bag, bed sheet, sofa cover, pillow cover, etc. All these items are made from fabric. The fabric are used to make cloth as well as various other things like school bags, tote bags, canvas shoes, bedding, raincoat, blanket, machine covers, etc. Various types of fabric are used to make all these things. In our things, some are made from natural substance and some are man-made. Earlier man used only natural fabric like wool, jute, cotton, linen and silk. Today a variety of synthetic and blended fabric is easily available. Different type of fabric have different feel or texture, such as wool is rough whereas silk is smooth. Procedure: go to a tailoring shop in your neighborhood. Request the tailor to show you different type of fabric. Touch them and feel the difference in their texture. You can ask for the following fabric: nylon, cotton, polyester, silk, linen and jute. Request him to give you a small piece of each fabric. Paste these pieces in a notebook and label them. What are fabrics made of? You might have observed something similar when you try to thread a needle. Many a time the end of the thread is separated into a few thin strands. This makes it difficult to pass the thread through the eye of the needle. The thin strands of thread that we see are made up of still thinner strands called fibers. Fabric are made up of yarns and yarns are further made up of fiber. Where do these fibers come from? What are different types of fibers? Our clothes are made up out of different material. Natural fiber are fiber made by nature. Typical examples are cotton and wool, which are mainly used in textile clothing, but there are many natural fibers produced in smaller quantities, such as silk, flax, or hemp. Man-made fiber, MMF, a fiber made by man. MMF can be organic or inorganic. Organic MMF can be made from natural material like wool or are made from synthetic polymers. Natural fiber are also classified into plant and animal fibers. Animal fiber generally comprise proteins such as collagen, keratin and fibrin. Example include silk, sinew, wool, catgut, angora, mohair and alpaca. Animal hair, wool or hair. Fiber of wool taken from animal or hairy mammals. Example sheep, wool, goat, hair, cashmere, mohair, alpaca hair, and horse hair, etc. Silk fiber secreted by glands often located near the mouth of insect during the preparation of cocoons. Avian fiber from birds. Example feather and feather bird fiber. Common natural fiber. First, cotton. Cotton is a plant that produces fiber which are used to make cloth and other products like towels, carpets or sheets. Clothes made out of cotton are specially light and comfortable. Every part of the cotton plant can be used. The long cotton fiber are used to make cloth. The short fiber can be used in the paper industry. You can make oil or margarine out of the seed of the cotton plant. The leaves and stalk of the cotton plant are plowed into the ground and make the soil better. Other parts of the plant are fed to animals. Cotton plants are usually grown at places having black soil and warm climate. Can you name some state of our country where cotton is grown? The fruits of the cotton plant balls are about the size of a lemon. After maturing, the balls burst open and the seed covered with cotton fiber can be seen. From these balls, cotton is usually picked by hand. Fibers are then separated from the seeds by combining. This process is called ginning of cotton. Ginning was traditionally done by hand. These days, machines are also used for ginning. Second, linen. Linen fabric is obtained from the flax plant. It is a fiber that has been used in the textile industry since ages. The properties of linen fabric are very much similar to cotton fabric. Like cotton, linen fabric is also highly moisture absorbent and durable. It creases easily and requires ironing. However, it is the stiffer as compared to cotton. Linen is usually used in the manufacture of summer clothes and home linen. Jute. Jute is the natural Jute is a natural fiber that has been used in the textile industry since centuries. It is obtained from the jute plant and is popularly known as golden fiber on account of the golden sheen that it possesses. On account of its high strength, it is perfect for use in packaging material. Jute is sometimes blended with other fabric or even used individually in the production of apparel. However, it does not have as good a drape as cotton and crease easily. West Bengal is one of the major sources of jute in India. Silk. Silk again is a natural fiber used in the textile industry since ages. It is obtained from silkworms. The most popular kind of silk is obtained from the mulberry silkworm. The silk that is obtained from other variety of silkworm is called wild silk. China, India, Nepal and Europe have been traditional producers of good quality silk on a large scale. Silk fiber has a unique sheen. It is very smooth to the touch and at the same time being strong. These qualities made it the fabric of choice for saris and dress materials. Apart from this, silk is also used for nightwear, bed linen, underwear as well as from home furnishing. If you like the video, then don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my video.